Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this morning we'll be reading from Isaiah chapter number 14, verses 29 through 32. Rejoice not thou, whole Philistina, because the rod of him that smote thee is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a cockatree, and his fruit shall be a fiery flying serpent. And the firstborn of the poor shall feed, and the needy shall lie down in safety. And I will kill thy root with famine, and he shall slay thy remnant. Howl, O gate, cry, O city, thou whole Philistina, art dissolved. For there shall come from the north a smoke, and none shall be alone in his appointed times. What shall one then answer the messenger of the nation? That the Lord have founded Zion, and the poor of his people shall trust in it. As we turn and we look at the context of this text this morning, we see that it contains prophecy of God's judgment against the Philistines and his promise to protect his people. While specific historical context of this passage is tied to events in ancient Israel, there are timeless principles that we can apply to our lives today. Just as God's demonstrated his control over the nations in Isaiah's time, we can trust that he is sovereign over our lives in the world today. This trust can bring us peace and confidence in the midst of uncertainty. The passage also speaks of God's providing a place of safety for his people. In our lives, we can turn to God as our refuge and source of strength during difficult times. God's judgment against the Philistines highlights the importance of living a life that aligns with his principles of justice and righteousness. We can strive to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God. The prophecy also contains a message of hope for the future of God's people. Similarly, we can hold on to hope and faith in God's promises for our future, knowing that he has good plans for us. It also mentions taking care of the afflicted and the needy. We can apply this by being compassionate and supportive to those who are vulnerable in our communities. And as always, by reflecting on these principles can help us navigate our lives with faith, hope, and a commitment to living according to God's will. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.